What's up, y'all? It's your man Alex back again, and as you can see by the title, yes, this is a list of some of my favorite dance sequences in movies. I got a list. They're not like in any specific order. Either I like the dance that was going on, or I just like the scene and it involved dancing in it. In no specific order, scenes that involve dance that I like. The first one I'm gonna go with is a horror movie, and yes, there are lots of horror movies out there that have dance scenes in them, like this one. I'm gonna go with Night of the Demons. Remember the scene where was her name Angela? I think her name was Angie, and she's in front of the fireplace, and what's his name? Sal is sitting there in the chair. He's watching her, and she starts acting weird, and all of a sudden the radio kicks in and it starts playing this song, and she's like doing this crazy dance with this music playing, down 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 down, and she's spinning around, and then all of a sudden the strobe light comes on and it starts flickering, and Sal is sitting there, he's sitting there looking at her like, what the, like, he's looking like, man, this ain't right. And then the music on the boombox, dude starts chanting some weird. I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds something like that. But I just thought that was a cool scene right there when she's dancing and whatever. Anyway, cool dance scene. Another dance sequence is in The Breakfast Club. Just about the end of the movie, they're in the library. Anthony Michael Hall cuts on the little radio and he starts dancing, and Ali Sheedy's doing this weird thing where she starts turning around, and you got Bender up on top of that statue shaking his head around, and then you got them all you got them all in line doing that little step together. And Molly Ringwald is pulling out her best 80s dance moves, man. But I just like that scene. You got the song playing. I don't know who sings the song. Uh, what is it? We Are Not Alone, or You Are Not Alone. I can't remember the name of the song. But cool little dance sequence to me. Now this next one is kind of like an inside joke. I'm pretty sure everybody else that's seen it has got like a chuckle out of it, but this little scene has been like a inside joke, or like a joke amongst, like, my family, like my mom, my dad, and a couple other people. And it's from Creepshow. It's from Creepshow, the whole scene when Ed Harris and old girl is in that room dancing to that song, Don't Let Go. The one move that Ed Harris does when he's like, oh, cracks me up every time, man. He got that whole head shake going where he's, I don't know. That's hilarious every time I see it. And I don't know, that song, a couple of friends of mine used to joke about that song. They used to talk about how, you got that single at home, you got that song on CD. Another dance sequence, I gotta go with The Running Man. Uh, the scene when the show is about to get ready and about to get started up and everybody's getting prepared. You got this, you got this dance sequence with all these girls dancing, and I always thought that was cool. The music. I like the music and the whole thing with them dancing. And that scene is, the dance is choreographed by Paula Abdul. So a little fun fact if you didn't know that. But I just thought it was a cool scene with all the girls dancing. Another scene in the movie that involves dancing is the club scene in Fright Night. When Charlie and Amy get up in there and Jerry Dandridge walks up in there, he took time to take his trench coat off, and he's up in there walking around, staring Amy down, and then he gets a hold of her, and Charlie is like on the phone trying to do other stuff, and he's got her hypnotized. And as a matter of fact, that's like the name of the song that's playing. They're dancing around. I just think that that's a really cool scene. I don't know if it's because of the music reminds me of like the 80s and stuff, and I love anything that's like 80ish. But I just really like that scene a lot. Another scene that involves dancing that I enjoy is from Revenge of the Nerds, when they're having that party trying to get into Lambda Lambda Lambda, and you know you got the guys on one side and the girls on one side, and nothing's happening, and everybody seems bored and everything, and Booger is like, "Hey, you guys, Wonder Joints." And then right after that, they start playing Michael Jackson's Thriller, and everybody's dancing. You know, you got Poindexter doing the little dance. Then you got Booger who's dancing with two girls. Boy, you move, sure can't party. Lewis doing some funky dance with some girl, and I like how I like how uh, Bernie Casey's character, what's his name, Ewan Jefferson. But Bernie Casey, I like how he's so straight faced and everything throughout this whole party. But then they show him for a quick second how he's all dancing and everything, and he's all into it, and he like catches himself. You know, he's like, you know, adjusting him, you know, his tie, like, you know, I'm too cool for this. You know, it's like he had a moment when he was having fun. You know, he had to look around and control himself. Like, no, I can't let nobody, you know, I can't let nobody see me having a good time. But I thought that was a fun scene in Revenge of the Nerds. Now another dance sequence is one of my favorites. Like I said, these weren't in order. These aren't like a top 10. These are just ones that stood out. But if I had like a top 10 or something, this would be high on the list because I've always liked this scene. And it's the scene from Friday the 13th, The New Beginning, where Vi is in her room and she's dancing. She's doing the robot. And I've always thought that was a cool scene where, you know, you got that music. She's doing this crazy robot dance while imposter Jason is sneaking up behind her and winds up killing her. But I just thought that was a really cool scene, you know, when she's doing that dance. And last, and certainly not least, actually, I saved this for last because this might possibly be my favorite dance sequence in a movie. It's in House Party, where, you know, the guy is asking Kid, you know, show me some of the moves you was doing out there. And I don't know. Anyway, he starts showing her the dance, and you know, the two girls coming behind him. It's like, this ain't aerobics class. And Kid is like, you can't do it. Is that a challenge? Anyway, they start dancing. They start having this dance off, and Kid is dancing with this one dude, and he's too drunk to dance and winds up falling out. And then Play comes in, and they start dancing, and they do the infamous Kid and Play dance. But I just really love the scene. I love the feel of the scene. It looked like they was having a good time. You know, you got the Full Force song playing. Really cool scene. But that's my list. I like watching dance sequences. I like dancing in movies and stuff. And I wish I could dance, but I can't, man. Just something that I just wasn't gifted with. You know, and you know, when I got married, I dreaded having that reception, man, because I just did not want to dance in front of people. Scary, man. I can't dance to save my life. If the apocalypse was to happen today and the only way to stop it was for me to do some cool dance, we would all die. Just how it is, man. But thanks for watching this, y'all. I guess I don't know what else to say, man. I guess this is the end of the video. So, peace out as usual. Can you say an 80s slasher?